Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing an unbirthday bonus reading for Pisces. And that's actually in all placements because even if your birthday does not fall in Pisces season, this can still be for you. I am doing this because I completely forgot about birthday bonus readings a while back. And then remembered and was like, oh, I really like doing that. And so you are the last one, my last catch up. And then I will be back on track. So, and the whole unbirthday thing comes from when I was a kid visiting my grandparents in the summer. They would throw me an unbirthday party. So I am extending that to you. Happy unbirthday. And the beautiful thing about an unbirthday is it can happen anytime. So yeah, I'm here to celebrate you, Pisces. Woohoo. So let me start. Yeah, let me get a couple of angel cards. We will see how this goes. The video suddenly cut out when I did Aries yesterday. So maybe I need to make it shorter. We have acceptance. We have an angel at a doorway, and over the doorway it says welcome. Feeling accepted. Ooh, and celebration. Yeah. Little Saturday Night Fever action going on there. We've got some balloon hearts and fireworks. I was going to say boom boom lights. That's what my son used to call them. Okay, so yeah, acceptance and celebration. I'm sure this will make more sense as I pick some cards, but it, immediately feels like you are being invited in, allowed in. There's like a celebration, a party, something really fun, or maybe there's a celebrating because of being accepted somewhere. Let me start with the Elemental Oracle. Fire and Ignition, number 8, which came up for someone else. I can never remember my readings. I can't say never. Mostly I don't remember my readings. Hearth and Comfort, number 11. Yeah, that just came up too for someone. And Earth and Home, 15 just came up. Actually, this might have been Aries. Yeah, this was Aries. Okay, so Hearth and Comfort, Home and Earth speaks to this acceptance. It's like being in a place where you feel comfortable and safe is allowing you to tap into some kind of inspired energy. Feeling, with this ignition and fire. Let me read from the book and see what that says. I probably did the last time, but I don't remember. Because that is my brain. All right. So, ignition. Live your passion. Allow your spirit to drive you forward. Don't overthink the situation. Now is the time to innovate and take action. Be a lighthouse for others or find yourself a mentor. Yeah. Living your passion. Your passion could have to do with something regarding home. But it definitely feels like you've got a comfortable, safe place. For Hearth and Comfort, take some time out to rest and regenerate. Know what makes you comfortable. Keep the home fires burning. Create a peaceful and beautiful home life. Nourishing the mind, body, and spirit is important at this time. Focus on the inner life. Yeah. Yeah, because that's where you are going to be able to tap into this passion, this excitement, this inspiration the best is when you are feeling comfortable and at peace. And then home and earth, I think take time to ground yourself, take earth. Sorry, the earth is our home and we are a part of nature, not apart from it. Do all you can to take positive custodianship of the world around you. Pay attention to your body and your home. Turn your eyes towards home. Avoid disconnection with devices and extreme busyness. That's actually weird. Avoid disconnection with devices and extreme busyness. I think the point there is to you want to avoid spending too much time on your devices and extreme busyness. You want to make sure that you allow yourself rest and relaxation. Um, Take time to ground yourself. Like if you have some kind of grounding ritual, practice that. um, or look up a good one. But ultimately, yeah, you're doing something here because you have an environment that is supporting you in this new passion and whatever. So going with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Trust. 32. Mm. Mm-hmm. Resilience. 21. Which came up recently. And Will. Lucky number 13. So I feel like, this trust speaks to this hearth and comfort. Some place that you feel like you can fully relax and be yourself, and that could be not necessarily a place, but person or a group where you feel super comfortable and safe. People, environments, whatever that you can trust, because you are or have been doing something that has been building your resilience, has um, encouraged a lot of growth and strength building. And it's like you're doing something here that requires a lot of willpower, persistence and perseverance, and really like pushing through, and it's somehow tied to this ignition, this fire. It's like the fire, you have the initial inspiration, and then you have to, sometimes that will fizzle a little bit, and you have to, like keep going, even though you might feel a little less excited. But it feels like you are. It feels like as long as you feel supported and safe, you're going to be able to go the distance to carry the burden, if it's even something you consider a burden. I was saying, I think this came up for Aries yesterday. It's like a labor of love and using your will to, and oh, and we have the cycle of the moon here. So there's something that's taking a period of time, and that's why there's resilience. It's almost like boot camp or something, except that it's not. Well, I don't know. Maybe it makes me think of like doing some kind of like school program online, and you need a quiet, comfortable place at home or somewhere where you can really focus on applying yourself and completing the program and all that. And so you need a certain amount of will and trusting that you have the ability to get to complete, to finish. Hey, there's Redbeard. You missed your birthday reading. Your sorry, unbirthday reading. Um, Glad to see you here though. I hope your day is fabulous. All right, so Enchanted Map Oracle. Slow and steady, number 12. Resilience is 21, both break down to a 3. Whatever you, yeah, slow and steady, doing something. It's a little bit of a, it's slow going, but you've got a heavy load you're carrying. There's something here where you it's like one foot in front of the other, and eventually you're going to get where you want to go. Flying, 20. Comfort and hearth. Both of these break down to a 2. Um, this could have to do, okay. So flying, this flying card is like seeing above the, this, it's like flying up above the maze. There's nothing kind of holding you back. You're able um to have a different vantage point to see things more clearly. And then this horse, Pegasus, is all rainbow, psychedelic rainbow style. Um, it's like at first you're on the ground. At first you're kind of taking things slow, and then as you keep going, you realize or you develop the ability to launch yourself. So it starts out slow and steady, but then pretty soon you're flying. Yeah. And then Dragon's Lair 19, which is it's about being cautious. It's it's about being aware of what's going on around you when you're flying, like air traffic control. You need to have a system in place that tells you what to navigate around, what's incoming, what's outgoing, what's around you, and as long as you remain aware, you're all good. But you got to keep your eye on that instrument panel. What is this that you're doing? It's something that it feels like it's tied to your comfort, or you're in your home, or that is what's allowing you to be able to launch yourself in this new direction. Yeah, feels new. So read another way, we have fire and ignition, trust, and slow and steady. Starting something up, feeling inspired, feeling passionate. And maybe this has to do with trusting yourself, trusting the thing that you're passionate about. Is this something you really want to do? Is it something that you think is viable enough to pursue? And with slow and steady, it feels like you're like, well, I'm going to take it one step at a time and see what happens, see how things play out, how they unfold. So then we have comfort and hearth, resilience, and flying. So once again, you have that place where you feel good, you feel safe, and and that is providing you the space to work through something, to do something, to go somewhere that eventually launches you. And it's like your resilience allows you build up the muscles, or you build up the ability to fly, where before you could only walk because of being weighed down. But then somehow it's like, maybe it's like a transmuting the energy, or you're finally able to get your I was going to call it a burden. It could be some kind of burden, or whatever you're carrying that feels rather heavy. You might not think of it as a burden. It's just, if it's a labor of love or something, but then you turn it into rainbows and Pegasus and awesomeness. So then we have home and earth, will, and dragon's lair. This could have to do with, maybe you're like building a home. um, but with anything that you focus on, that you do, let's say we're talking about building a home. Um, there's so many details. There's so many things to pay attention to map out, and to try to think through before. It's like the saying, measure twice, cut once. There's something like that here, where it's like you want to be really intentional about whatever this is that you're doing. That maybe it's some kind of inner journey, inner work that you're doing, and it's really important to be aware of, honest and aware of any pitfalls, and this could even be within your own mind. But the caution, it speaks to just making sure that you've got all of your I's dotted, your T's crossed, and as long as you do your due diligence, you're golden. You're set. And I'm drawn to this celebration here. So, let me get some cards from the Moonology deck. Oh, flipped over. There we go. Ducks in a row. They're not ducks, but as the geese squawk outside, honk. I guess that's what they do. They honk. A time for healing. Balsamic moon, the tastiest moon. Yeah, time for healing. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. So, hang on. Let me get one more. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Okay. So a time for healing, like that really speaks to this going on right here. Comfort and hearth, earth and home. Like, it's a place where that is allowing you the space to heal from something potentially difficult. Yeah, if we're healing, it's probably been difficult because something happened that hurt us. So, you're taking time to heal. And then that is, through that healing, through coming to terms with what happened, it is a part of what's building the resilience. And it's allowing you the ability to step out of your comfort zone using your willpower. And so that speaks to like any fear that you might encounter after healing, or even during healing. You're like, I really don't want to experience that again. I'd rather just go and shut myself off in a little a little bubble, little bubble, and not risk hurting myself again. But that, of course, is not a life well lived. The point is to get back out there and to push through the fear. And so maybe that's what you're doing is you're building up the trust, to trust in yourself, trust in others, to be able to step out of your comfort zone, to do something new. Yeah, to do something that there's like a fire burning in your belly kind of thing. And then, yeah, show the world the real you. I feel like this flying, this is what's happening is you're coming out of your shell and you are launching yourself out into the world, into the public eye, possibly. Um, and if you are putting yourself out there in some way, again, there's this kind of reminder to be cautious that putting yourself out in a public arena where um, you can attract all kinds. You have to have certain things in place, certain understanding, certain boundaries, and also knowing that there are things that you can't anticipate, and that and to have a place where you can retreat to something happens if you get trolled or something, you nurse your wounds kind of thing. But showing the world the real you is the best course of action. It's the one that it's a part of what helps you to overcome something where you felt stuck before. um it could speak to whatever this passion is, whatever this new inspiration is, to not reveal everything, at least not right off the bat. Keep a lot of things to yourself until you're firmly established, and only reveal to those you trust, that have your back. Sometimes, I mean, you think someone has your back and then they actually don't, and that happens too, and you learn to deal with it. Anyway, let's go with the elemental oracle. Ooh, love on the split and pride. There's a song from the 80s by King, I think, Love and Pride. That's funny. Haven't heard that song in years. Gonna have to pull that up on Spotify. All right, we've got change. Yes. Yes, big changes coming. And let's see, there was another 5 here. Yeah, trust. So, what and who you trust is changing. Maybe the ability to trust is something new. Intuition, 22. Both of these will, 13, both break down to a 4. So your intuition is somehow tied to your will, your ability to push through, to get things done, to make things happen, even sometimes when you don't feel like it. But that's a part of the change too. It's like you're becoming more in tune, more in touch with your intuition. Moderation, 14. So we have another 5. Yeah, I think that the moderation really speaks to taking this time to heal, to rest, to go within, to find or be in your happy place. Um, 1984. Yeah, that's right. Love and Pride. Thank you. You know the song too. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, your ability to okay, so okay, better way to say moderation and will um, align here, or a tied together. There's like it's like understanding that you want to avoid going to extremes, or you're trying to temper yourself. You want to allow yourself uh, enough time and energy to delve into something that really excites you, but you also, there's so much here around resting and care and supporting yourself in a way that works for you, which is a part of this intuition as well. This is a big change for you, which makes me think that maybe you're kind of used to doing things in an extreme way. Maybe you're a workaholic, or you know, I was going to say work hard, play hard. That can work. That, and there is kind of moderation in there. I don't know. I feel like with all this healing and rest, though, you're kind of like, work hard and then rest easy, or work hard, play hard, and then rest. There's got to be that, and all together, this creates this beautiful flying energy. However, I say that. Okay, so let me get some cards from the Forest Spirit Oracle and see if you will be blessed by the typo. Stag Spirit, leadership. Stand tall as your true self. Show the world the real you, right? And lead with confidence, integrity, and compassion. All right, what are you doing here? You're stepping into some kind of leadership role. Even if that's leading by example, you're still um, standing tall as your true self, showing the world the real you, being authentic and genuine. Um, this is a part of what that something that you're feeling so passionate about. You feel like you can help others, um, or lead the way somehow. Oh, interesting. We have dragon spirit. So we've got dragon twice, right? Guardian. It should be guardian, but it's a C. Yeah, blessed by the typo. Tap into your untamed spirit to conquer obstacles and defend what is dear to you. Oh, get 3 typos in one. That's amazing. Oh my God. Guardian, tap into your untamed spirit to conquer obstacles. I just love that. Conquer obstacles. Defend what is dear to you. Yeah. Yeah. And that's a part of taking this leadership role. Um, you're standing tall, and there's this untamed spirit, but you're using your will to kind of keep it tame. So you're not just all over the place. Um, but it's also it's knowing what's important to you, and what you will defend because of it being so important. Rabbit spirit, quick results. Move swiftly to realize your dreams and adapt to new situations with grace. Yeah, so you start out slow and steady. I think this was similar to Aries yesterday, where it's like you've got the slow and steady, and once you pick up the pace, once you can fly, once you're like you've got liftoff, you've come out of your shell, you're showing the real world the real you, then you're like, all right, it's time to move. And that's a part of being in a leadership role. You've got to know when to make quick decisions that are going to um, support everyone, support the whole. Being fair and just, and move swiftly to realize your dreams. I think This could also speak to once you tap into this, if you haven't yet, you really want to keep that fire stoked. You really want to spend time like regularly, daily, working on this thing, keeping, and that's a part of the will too, keeping that inspiration sparked. Yeah, I love that. Okay. So, oh, oh, it's so long. Is this what I want? No, I think I'm just gonna finish. I'm gonna finish with Beyond Lemuria. Ooh, we've got what looks like a mothership with a lot of electricity and energy, and I don't know what. Let's find out what this is all about. Third eye chakra, pineal or pineal perspective. Connect with your third eye and transcend what you understand with your mind. So I feel like that's about this intuition here. Discover a deeper inner knowing through the interconnected web of all this is and has been. You can tune into this wisdom at will, as and when you wish to. The will, there it is. Wisdom at will. So using your will to tune into this wisdom. This wisdom is ancient yet pioneering. It is the creator of the free will we choose to weave from moment to moment. Be the observant witness. Allow the transcendence of duality without judgment. Be mindful, listen, and allow your unfurling intuition to unravel the paradoxes of reality. Allowing your unfurling intuition to unravel the paradoxes of reality. Yeah. Yeah, through moderation and will, you are figuring something out, you're unraveling these paradoxes, and this is allowing you to stand up, or that's a part of being in this leadership role, showing the world the real you. You are you're stepping up, going to the next level, and I mean, celebration here. There is celebration maybe during and certainly at the end. It's not really an end. Um, as you step into this new you, this new role, you're like, yeah, I know what's important to me, and I'm putting my all into it. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, week, month, year. Happy unbirthday again to you, and wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah.